all season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
I already did. I'm sending you the link here in a second.
This is Jalen Richard, the fourth-year man from Southern Miss. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
93.
On second and 11 now. Carr, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jamal Adams on the safety blitz, too fast to handle. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The sack by Jordan Willis. We've seen a couple of Super Bowls start 2-0. The first score of this game could have very easily been a safety. That was close there.
It was close, and while it didn't happen in this game, it's funny you bring up the Super Bowls, because that would have been, what, Super Bowl 46, Giants-Patriots.
You're testing my memory.
And also Super Bowl 48, which was Broncos-Seattle when the snap went over the head of the QB, and guess what? It was 2-zip Seattle right out of the gate. I don't know why, but it's always agonizing to me to see a guy make a mistake in this phase of the game because you can it's all on him. All eyes there. He's got a chance to make a punt return, and instead he ends up putting it on the carpet.
Puts it on the carpet. The little rubber pellets shoot up. Never a good sign for a returner on this field turf surface.
No, not at all. And a bunch of them go up when they're all trying to get to the football, don't they?
Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. Powell takes it from Darnold. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Thank you, baby.
First carry here for Ty Montgomery. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9. And it'll be back to a 3rd and 3. Darnold on 3rd down. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 38-yard line. They go play action here on 1st down. This was brought by Crowder. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. On 1st and 10, Darnold looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Come on,
he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really frequent combination. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
I'm like 8-2 or something like that.
This is the running back, Powell. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
9-3 or something like that.
They'll run. This is Powell. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Quincy Enunwa. His third touchdown now on the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. He'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one covers 29 yards. First down. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Carr.
Boy,
if
that's not a pick.
It's knocked away and incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Williamson. Come on now, Avery.
Check, watch what he doing, And let's pin the mirrors back. Express. Check 3, get down. Let's do it.
To throw again. Carr. Eluding the pressure right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Check out 637.
Now Carr again. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 19.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Oh, wow.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs with touchdown number 8 on the year as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now off the bootleg, Darnold. He'll buy some time right. Letting one go deep for a Enunwa. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, You'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
How you know?
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. They run with Powell.
Oh, that's first.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. And he's caught on his sideline.
Oh, my God.
He's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th.
Wow.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down.
Very troubling.
Here we go.
Don't do shit like that.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line.
Ooh, I thought he was going to really cut that hole
as
up.
he's inside the 40. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet 1st down. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Again, Darnold. And Austin Seferian-Jenkins has it. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Throwing again is Darnold. Finds his target, Montgomery. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's taken down at the 27. A give to Montgomery out of the gun. Corey Littleton there on the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Powell. And an alley to run. And they'll get this down to the 10. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal. Darnold on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Here's Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Kwiatkowski able to maneuver in for the sack. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Darnold from the gun. The pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Nick Kwiatkowski able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now Matt Bryant on for the field goal. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. The kick by Bryant is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. That will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment?
It's funny, we had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator. What did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. From the gun, it's Carr. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5. From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. Got an open man, that's Campbell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland 1st down. Now Carr. He completes it to Jones.
You ain't doing nothing today.
And deep he goes into Jets territory before being taken down. A big play that time for the Raiders. 47 yards.
First down, Raiders. Appreciate that.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. And that's incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. Carr will try it again on 2nd down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. The kick by Carlson is good.
Looks like he can kick now.
Last season for Carlson, bit of a strange rookie year. Won the Vikings job, then was let go week 2 after going 0 for 3, but he picked things back up.
Remember, he was drafted to cure their kicking woes, and he ends up going 0 for 3 against Green Bay, including the potential game winner. Gets cut, picked up by the Raiders, 16 for 17 the rest of the season. I'd say at the end of the year, a pretty good success story.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
And a pass complete to Enunwa. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
He's done.
Darnold from the red zone now.
Yo! What you
It's
doing,
incomplete.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play.
He's killing me, Small.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check, 59. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. 36.
To the air again, Darnold. That's going to be caught by Crowder. It's a Jets touchdown. Jamison Crowder, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Jets will extend their lead. Bryant's extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 8. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away.
I thought you wanted me to lose. What happened?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr. And incomplete. Good protection that time.
I don't know how many
on the
times.
long one. Now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Shotgun now for Carr. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. 9 seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll have a 1st down past the 40, and he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a 1st down. On 1st down, it's Darnold. They will find his man for the first time, Demaryius Thomas. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet 1st down. Here's Darnold. On the catch, it's Crowder. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
On 2nd down now, it's Powell, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Darnold will throw it on 3rd and 1. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. A first down throw, Darnold. And incomplete, he dropped it in the end zone.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. He couldn't hook up with a Nunwa that time. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that, Beck.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked by Pierre Desir. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a jet touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now Carr to try again after the pick six. Flush to his right. Looking downfield for... He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Poole. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
They'll run again. Again, it's Powell. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. On first down, it's Powell. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Let's go, G. Tighten up.
On 2nd and 7, Darnold flushed out right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Nick Kwiatkowski able to record his 5th sack of the season. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got a Nunwa. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. On 2nd and 2, Darnold. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. Darnold now to throw. That's to his running back, complete.
Oh, and there's another one.
Before he's tackled at the 5.
Here we go. Mike, get ready. 59. He can't hang.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Jamison Crowder there, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
On 2nd and goal, Darnold. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Austin Seferian-Jenkins. His first touchdown on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead. Bryant tacks on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. A run there on 1st down gets him a yard to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Steve McClendon, credit him for the sack. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
On
3rd and long, it's Carr. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Marcus May with a pick. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. Montgomery hit, and the ball is loose. And the Raiders pick it up.
Oh.
A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he
That's
is
some shit.
in. Touchdown, Raiders. So hold the phone here, Charles. I've kind of written them off, but after that touchdown, it's certainly a long way still to go, but stranger things have happened.
Well, when you're going to have big second-half comebacks, plays like that have to be involved.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will get him 1 closer. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Oh, that ain't my fault. That's my running back.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Yep. Yeah, we just apparently done. The whole team just. Oh, I am. We'll see how long he's gonna be out.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a 1st down. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a 1st. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. A gain of 3, 2nd down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run it with Johnson. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Check, 59. Red 80. Guys, out time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
They run. Montgomery. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Ty Montgomery. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets will extend their lead.
Could not block that one any better. Everyone was accounted for, and a great surge by the offensive line.
Boy, it's extra point up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. This is taken at his 4. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough...
And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. After the interception, here's Darnold. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Max Crosby able to record his 5th sack of the season. After the sack on first down, Darnold got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Austin Seferian-Jenkins, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Jets capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Ooh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big.
I'm not even trying to do all that.
And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. He goes full extension, and he's got it. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Here's Carr. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Cleveland Farrell able to record his 5th sack of the season. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this is the 10th carry for Ty Montgomery. An 8-yard gain, so that gets them halfway there. Now they're left with a 3rd and 8 more. Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Cleveland Farrell in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Lady, under crunch. Mike, check, 59.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Big edge. Slam. Lady, slam. Switch. Deuce. Mike, 59.
And here we go on 4th. Darnold. And this is caught. Demaryius Thomas. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. They go play action here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Sets up a 3rd and 1. Darnold on 3rd down. Caught by Montgomery. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
Hello. Yeah, you good, bro. No worries. $165. Scoop and score. Who? Yeah, I won. We played hard. Alright.
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lag.
What's happening? Everybody in the party on.